APAR EDU is an educational resource company. We provide private tutoring sessions, curriculum, professional development workshops. I've created a line of educational games such as multiplication attack that helps children learn.
Okay.
My love for education comes from as far back as I can remember. Being 2-3 years of age, I was teaching my mom and brother how to spell cat, and I would get upset if they didn't spell it very quickly. Ever since I was a little girl, I knew that I wanted to become a teacher, and so that's where my passion and my love comes from. However, I wanted just to be a kindergarten teacher or a second grade teacher, win the Best Teacher of the Year award, live in a nice house with a white picket fence, go to school, go to class every day, teach my kids, and go home. However, I learned that there's a big world out there and that teaching does not just happen in the classroom. The foundation of APAR stems from my passion for educating children. I remember when I graduated from Point Park University in 2006, I had an opportunity to intern with Pittsburgh Public Schools. And I was asked to conduct a math lesson, what had to do with time. And I just remember the preparation, everything, the detail that I put into the lesson. And as I looked around the room, I saw some faces of the kids that they just weren't getting it. They weren't grasping the concept. And I went to the extreme, to the point where as I stood on a chair and utilized my body as a human clock, because I wanted them to get it. And I remember one little boy in particular who finally was able to get the shorthand and the longhand. And he smiled. And I was like, aha, he got it. And from that lesson, I was excited. I was like, yes, he understood. And I just remember my cooperating teacher coming to me after the lesson. And she was like, Alicia, great job. I see you put in a lot of time, money, everything. She was like, however, these kids need to be on this page of the manual by Friday. And that devastated me. And from that point on, I knew I had to do something. I had to create some additional resources and materials to help children learn.
Yeah, because education is just not cookie cutter, right?
Not at all. Each child learns differently. And also their learning styles plays a major role. It boosts their esteem, it helps with their confidence, it fuels them, and it allows them to get excited about learning.
And it sounds like to me that you're real innovative when it comes to childhood education, and that kids are really receptive to the different products that you've created to make learning fun. Could you just tell us a little bit about some of those products that you've created?
Sure. To be honest with you, if I think back over my life as an adult and as a child, I just remember that I struggled with math. And so I remember back in those days, we didn't have a lot of programs, a lot of tutoring and different things. So my mom said to my brother, you have to make sure she learns how to count. So we sat at a kitchen table and he would flip over regular playing cards, and that's how he helped me learn how to count. And from that day, I just grasped the concept of counting, and that kind of sparked my love of creativity and creating games for kids. And so I've created a line of educational games like multiplication attack, math attack, parts of speech, a grammar game, those things to help kids learn, but yet makes learning fun. Honestly, what's next for APAR? I'm continuing to sharpen my skills because I have a passion for providing professional development workshops. I'm constantly looking for new information on becoming a better presenter. Also, I'll be getting ready to graduate from Geneva College with my master's degree in organizational leadership, which I'm excited about. And lastly, I've created a book, an activities guide for children and youth. I'm excited that will launch on September 30th. And in the near coming months, I'll actually be starting my own nonprofit organization called APAR Resource Center, where I want to open my own community center to give kids a safe place to come eat, to come hang out, use the Wi-Fi, maybe shoot some hoops, but most importantly, a safe place that they can go every day. I've been on this journey as an educator for at least 10 plus years now. But honestly, I can say over 30 years because it stems back from, as I said, when I was 2 and 3 years old. But I'm most proud of all the students that I've had the honor and the privilege of working with and serving, because their parents trusted me, whether it was one-on-one, whether it was providing some type of activity, whether it was them attending Maleke Learning Center. Their parents trusted me, and for that I'm forever grateful. And that is where I get the premise in my statement of what children can do with assistance today, they will be able to do by themselves tomorrow.